right, so last week we had a talk, and first of all, we want to shout out to Jasmine and her husband. I think his name is Jay, but they heard our talk, and then they kind of piggybacked on what we were talking about.
That was pretty cool.
And so we appreciate the love and the shout out and the all conversation.
Yeah.
So y'all go check out their page when they post their talks. It's dope. But
we have to do a disclaimer.
We'll do that later. Anyway, so I want to talk about. So last week we were talking about why Casie couldn't just tell me what she wanted. And I gave the example of, if you want a back rub, just tell me. And we're in the whole spiel of that. But then the Jasmine and her husband, like, they kind of broke it down even further and gave their opinion or how they see things through that. But this week we want to talk.
Wait a minute. Were you enlightened? Did it help you? Because I'm still asking you to do stuff. But
no, it helped. But
thanks, guys.
But I still don't understand it. I mean, it helped. I'm going to do it, but I still just tell me what you want. That's a lot easier.
No. Stop. Issa.
Anyway, it is a lot easier.
If you understand it, then you know that it's not about me telling you. It's about your woman wanting you to do these things. Come on, we're not starting this conversation over.
Anyway, so tonight's topic is about, or today's topic, however you want to view this, is about public affection. Public affection. Now, Casie loves public affection.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Disclaimer, my eyes look about this wide open, and I may cough because I'm still getting over a little sickness.
Anyway, so Casie likes public affection. Casie thinks I do not like public affection. She thinks I don't like, or I'm not into public affection.
Why does Casie think that?
So
let's start back to when we were dating. And I said, this is when we were dating, right? And all I wanted was us to hold hands in the mall. What did Issa say?
I don't know what I said.
Anything along the lines of?
No.
Did you want to hold my hand?
Yes.
You lying.
I don't know what I said. What did I say?
Don't nobody hold hands no more. Mind y'all, we are 9 years apart. And
first of all, I didn't say that.
Issa.
I just said I've never been with somebody who wanted to hold hands that much in public.
That much? That was the only place you could take me.
Anyway, so Casie Casie thinks I do not like public affection. I'm a fan of public affection. I like public affection. I like being touched and all that good stuff.
No, you
but
don't.
The problem is, here's where the problem lies. She doesn't understand the concept of turn-offs. Like, she thinks that after she fusses and yells at me and gets attitude, that I'm supposed to automatically get turned on, and they'll start kissing her in public.
Not necessarily.
And holding her hands, walking down the street, holding her hand.
Not necessarily.
I can't do that if you constantly fussing. I don't care if it was the next day. Even if it was the next day. Even let's say on Monday you fussed at me for no reason, and then Tuesday
you decide to take me out on a date.
And Tuesday you want me to hold your hand. I don't turn it off that quickly.
So how long does it take for you to turn back on Issa? 6 months? How long does it take?
I mean, it depends on what you did to get on my nerves.
Okay, well,
but you can't just get on my nerves and expect me to now want to be affectionate in public.
All right, well, give me an example. A rough estimate. How long does it take? Because you get on my nerves a lot. So I made what you feel like I'm fussing for no reason. I'm fussing because
No, you are.
you did something.
You, first of all, you do argue and fuss for no apparent reason.
Nah, I don't do that. It's
You do.
not for no reason.
There's no reason. However,
it's not for no
I
reason.
don't get like that. Doesn't your
It's
public
not
affection
for
like
anything.
I can't just kiss you. And like I said in the last podcast, go check that out. In the last talk, I can't just kiss on command.
I ain't even gonna do it to you.
That's just me. Like I just can't, just because number one, you could be fussing at me, or you could did something that I just don't want to start. I don't want to start a conversation or argument, so I'll leave it alone or don't say nothing. And so I can't be affectionate with you because I'm thinking about something like, you know what, she did this, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll let it slide. But that got on my nerves. So sometimes I just can't kiss on command. But I do enjoy kissing. I do enjoy public affection. You just have to understand that you getting frustrated, or you fussing all the time, is just something that is just not kissing and public affection and frustrating and fussing does not add up. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that took too long to say. Again, you have not answered the question. So how long do you need to recuperate your feelings or emotions to where you're back in a space?
There's no amount of time. Give me about, depending on the degree of the fussing.
First degree.
I mean, first degree, I say maybe like a couple of hours.
Second degree.
Second degree, maybe like a day.
What's something I would fuss about that you need a day for?
I mean, you fuss about the rambling stuff.
Okay,
the
well, we're
stuff.
talking about second degree fussing. What is something that needs a day?
When you get frustrated, when I'm trying to tell you something that's going to help you, and then you get frustrated and thinking it, and then you put it your defense mechanism.
No, because you have the weakest
It's
approach.
like I'm trying to help us out. You take it as you get your defense mood on.
Yeah, Issa, but you don't know
And
how
it's
to
like,
talk to us. You know how to talk
if
at
you just
someone.
listen to what I'm saying.
But that's the problem. Like, you don't know how to talk and sound like you're still team us. You talk.
I'm always team us because I married
no.
you, so that means I'm team us.
No,
that's always a team
okay.
us. You're not team us because you don't understand the concept of what I'm trying to say.
You. I said yes too.
What?
So you can't tell me I'm not team us. I'm telling you, when we're in conversation, when you're trying to make a point, you come at it as though you're talking at me in a sense of...
Well, that's different from... All I'm saying is I can't just turn my affection on and off like a light switch. So I suggest if you back down on all the fussing and the arguing and the frustration part...
Time out. I do not fuss like that much.
You will get more affection. And it's not it's not like a privilege. It's just like, I can't just turn it off. Like, I can't just be like, all right, you just yelled at me for no reason. All right, let's start kissing in the middle of the street. You know, you just yelled at me in the car. Let's get out. Let me hold your hand and let me be booed up at this restaurant.
I don't fuss at you like that. You make it seem like I fuss at you every day.
Well, you used to fuss at me a lot. So I'm just saying.
But I've grown from that. So why is this conversation about stuff I've grown from?
Because you still think that I don't like to have public affection.
You don't. Like,
I'm telling you, I do. Doesn't... And this is the reason why I'm telling you,
You don't like public affection.
I do like public affection.
You don't like to initiate any affection.
I do like to initiate affection. The problem is
I
can't initiate initiate affection when there is arguing or frustration.
Understand that. I understand that.
You making
You've
me
made
mad.
That clear.
That's
the problem
all I'm saying.
is how this rolls back to our first conversation, he wants me to tell him how to give me affection.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
What? I didn't say any of that.
I know you didn't say those words, but if I, for example, today, can I use an example?
What's your example?
Today, I had to tell him, babe, I would like to be kissed today.
First of all, you did that out of being funny.
No, I did not. I wanted to be kissed.
Oh. Did you see how she's smacking me? If I hit her, then this is a problem. But she can hit me.
I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't. We only give verbal smacks.
Apparently, you don't. You give physical smacks.
I don't hit him like that for real.
Oh, you what? Anyway, so yeah, just know that I do like to take initiative, and I do like to have public affection, but
talk to me.
The level or the degree has to keep being lower and lower and lower, and then get to a point where it's like it's a long stretch of non-fussing, non-arguing, and then
but you have to be more in tune. Issa.
Affectionate will come out.
You understand that there are things that you do, like for example, I came home today from work. You didn't ask me how my day was till 2 hours after I had been home. You didn't ask me how was work until I was here for 2 hours. You didn't even turn your head.
But I did.
Wait a minute.
I turned my head when you came in.
Because you wanted to see who was at the door.
No, I didn't. I knew who was at the door. I turned my head.
And did what? Turned it right back towards the computer where you were watching YouTube videos.
Let me explain something to you.
Where you were making YouTube videos. The point is, you did not acknowledge me when I walked in.
I saw you at 6 o'clock this morning.
Wait a minute. Don't cut me off.
I saw you at 6 o'clock this morning.
Don't cut me off.
Then I saw you again at 1.
Don't cut me off. Don't be counting. Just don't cut me off. The point is, I left for work today. I came home. You turned your head for 2 seconds. You didn't even acknowledge. You didn't even take a moment to acknowledge me. You didn't even take a moment to say, hey, my wife is home. Hey, babe, how was your day? I missed you. You ain't even got to say that. You don't even have to say you miss me. Just freaking acknowledge that the person you wanted to spend the rest of your life with, that means every single day counts, just walked through the door. Acknowledge her. You didn't even say, hey, how my foot? Nothing. You didn't even acknowledge me.
I will acknowledge you from here on out.
Then first apologize for not acknowledging me today.
I'm not going to apologize.
Why are you not going to apologize? You don't understand how that is effective? Like, that puts me already, like, I want to be acknowledged. He knows that. I walk in. I ain't saying food need to be ready. I ain't saying none of that. All I'm saying is,
What need to be ready?
I want to smack on the butt. Hey, babe. Affection. I knew he was going to turn his head on that. But I'm just saying, I just want some acknowledgement. I don't need the world to stop. I'm not that picky. I'm just saying, look, it shouldn't take you 2 hours to start a conversation with me. You can't be so in tune and isolated into all of everything that's going in a man's mind that who you put before God, which was me.
I ain't put you before God.
I mean, I said that phrase wrong. Who you stood at the altar with before God. Like, before God. Like, you offered me, saying,
all I'm saying
this is who you wanted to be with, and God honored us. I need you to at least acknowledge me when I walk through a freaking door. And I know you're not used to
Will
that.
you acknowledge me?
Do you want to be acknowledged?
No.
Then don't be petty and ask for stuff that you don't want.
Anyway.
But I do, don't I? I used to jump on him every day when he came home from work. Am I lying? He still jumped away from me like I was about to hurt him. So guess what I did? I stopped doing that.
Because Casie is strong-handed and heavy-handed.
You act like I was going to beat you up.
And when she jumps on you, it hurts.
You ain't never tell me it hurt.
It scares me. Anyway, so yeah, I'll
Bless you.
I'll speak to you more when you walk in the door. But you have to stop arguing and fussing for no reason.